Yeah, thanks for joining me. I've just come back from Edgbaston with Mrs. Smith, where we've watched England absolutely pulverise West Indies in an ODI, the One Day International, on Thursday the 29th of May 2025. The scores: England got 400, yes, you heard me right, 400 for 8 off their 50 overs. The top scorer was Jacob Bethel, who scored 82, and Joe Root got a 50, Joss Butler did, Harry Brook, who's captain England in ODI for the first time, he got a 50, Ben Duckett, but that was totally pulverised, the West Indies. Jaden Seals got a 4-fer. It cost him, he got smacked for over 80 odd runs, but England, they bowled out the West Indies for 160 odd to complete an emphatic win. It was a nice game of cricket to watch, but it wasn't much of a contest. Well, in fact, it was not a contest at all. West Indies have just come back from Ireland, where they drew the ODI series, one each. They should have run it really, but the Irish were probably saved by the rain in the second one-day test. But after West Indies lost the first one emphatically, they were just coming into form, so I was expecting a bit better from them from this match, but not so. They lost wickets at regular intervals. Justin Greaves was a temporary opener coming in for Evan Lewis. So I'm not sure if he was injured or he was just dropped because he was out of form. There's one Jamaican in the side. That's one of my posse. That's Brandon King, and he's been out of form as well. He got 10 today. And of the top order batsmen, he was the only one you could say that was dismissed by not playing a bad shot. He was got out. He was caught behind by the keeper Butler off Saqib Mahmood for 10. But Greaves chipped it to a fielder. Casey Carty did. The captain, Shea Hope, I think that's his first. Well, he was captain anyway, but he hooked it to a fielder who took a stupendous one-handed catch. And so you could go through all the West Indies: Rustin Chase, Jewel Andrew, who made his debut at 18 years old. He looked promising, played some nice drives to the fielders, hit a nice 6, looked like he meant business, but he's another one that hit the ball to the fielder. And it was just a complete procession of the same thing. All the batsmen kept hitting the ball to the fielder, except for the last man out, Alzari Joseph, who was bowled by Adil Rashid, probably a googly by the leg break bowler. And the top scorer was the last man, Jaden Seals, who scored 29. But West Indies were about 120 odd for 9, and it was just the last pair put on around 38 or so. But it was an emphatic win. You wouldn't think it was on the same wicket. 400 for 8 versus 160 odd. So it was over a 250 run victory in a one-day international, which was pretty emphatic. But thanks for listening. And if you've got an opinion, just let me know what you think in the comment section. Thanks. Bye. Smith just pulled Seals 2. Takes England to 51 without loss, 5th over. Four more, 55 without loss, in the 5th over.
I know the scoreboard's
That's 59 without loss after 5. 13 off the over. England have just brought up the 400. West Indies will need 401 to win.
Do we get money?
Jaden Seals finished with 4 wickets. Joseph 2 for 69. Alzari. West Indies took some good catches, but I suppose it's damage limitation. I don't think West Indies have been took for 400 in an ODI before. We'll see what they can come up with. Not holding my breath. Out comes the captain, Shea Hope, after Brandon King's just been dismissed, caught behind a course. Needing 401 to win, 17 for 2. While the captain is there, as my wife just said, we have hope. Hope for what? I don't know. But 17 for 2. Greaves, temporary opening batsman, who's replaced the out of form Evan Lewis, and King. Brandon King has also been out of form in the 3 ODIs in Ireland. The batsman dismissed. So Shea Hope, captain, about to take strike, his first delivery from Bryden Cast. We'll just see what happens. But just coming up to 4 overs, 3.5 overs gone, 17 for 2. Shea Hope now taking strike to Bryden Cast's first delivery. He strokes that one up to mid off, and that's the over. 17 for 2 off 4. Dare I say, it's all over by the shouting. Cast to Hope. Full toss. Into the covers. This field, single. The West Indies have no hope now. Captain Shea Hope just been dismissed. 66 for 4. Course off my move. Out. Now Amir Jangu, who scored a century on his debut against Bangladesh earlier this year, the new batsman, but he hasn't been in good form since then. So over to you, Jangu, and 18-year-old Jewel Andrew on his debut, who so far he's 2 not out of 3. But West Indies staring down the barrel already. 66 for 4. Off 11.3. The last man, Jaden Seals, walks out to bat. Score 124 for 9 in the 22nd over. Gudakesh Moti's just given his wicket away. Jamie Overton, course in the outfield. So here's the last man, Jaden Seals, facing Overton. Survives his first delivery, but it's been a a catalogue of woe for the West Indies batsmen. Only one batsman, the opener, Brandon King, has been genuinely dismissed when he was caught behind. I think it was off Mahmood. But all the others, it's been repeat. Hitting the ball to the fielders. Shea Hobbs dismissal was a good catch, one-handed diving catch in the outfield, but every one of them just hits the ball in the air to the fielders. And so it goes. And the last pair at the wicket, only trailing by 276 runs. It's unbelievable. It's like men against boys. There's Adil Rashid to Alzari Joseph. He has a wild swing at that. He's going to go down swinging, is Alzari. He's on 3 not out of 7. Adil Rashid's got a bag of tricks, googlies, orthodox leg spinners, flippers. And Joseph gets a run there and exposes the last man, Jaden Seals, to Rashid. We'll watch one ball here and perhaps come back to you later. 3 to Seals. Pushes that one square down to deep square leg where it ambles through for a single. 126 for 9. It's all over. 162 all out. Alzari Joseph just been bowled by Adil Rashid for 12 of 19. Rashid 5.2 overs, no made with 2 for 50. The margin 238 runs. That is a thrashing, absolute thrashing. 400 for 8, versus 162 all out. So Alzari Joseph, the last man out, bowled by Rashid, was along with Brandon King, who was caught behind off Rashid, with the only 2 batsmen, not taking any credit away from the bowlers, you could say were got out. All the others simply hit the ball to the fielders. So the first ODI on Thursday the 29th of May 2025, Edgbaston finishes England winning by 238 runs. West Indies handed a harsh lesson. There's the scoreboard. West Indies 162 for 10. The man of the match likely to be Jacob Bethel, who scored 82 and was high scorer and took 1 wicket, but West Indies just coming off the pitch.